It is the 8th of the 8th, 2012, and this is today's climate change update. Let's go ahead and get started on SOT.net. Snow flurries blew through Johannesburg, Africa on Tuesday, dusting the city in white as residents poured into the street to watch the snowflakes fall. They're going on about, "It's amazing, Merry Christmas." Snow falls annually in the mountains of South Africa, which even hosts a ski resort, but the high plains around Johannesburg haven't seen snow in over 5 years. And let's just go ahead and go over to the extinction protocol. They pretty much got all the other stories. 3 new lakes formed at Mount Tongariro after the eruption. The Department of Conservation says 3 new lakes have been created by the eruption on Monday night. The weather improved enough on Wednesday morning for a helicopter carrying a team of scientists to fly over the craters for the first time since the eruption. Playing with fire, EGS wants to drill a multitude of holes across America by a process called hydroshearing. Now, what they want to do is they want to drill into dormant volcanoes and force millions of gallons of water down into the hot rocks to be extracted from a second well, so they can transfer the heat into energy, kind of thing. So basically think fracking for natural gas, but they're not going to use the chemicals. So that's the theory anyway. Complaints of respiratory ailments pour in following San Francisco Bay refinery fire. That's the Chevron fire. Richmond residents this morning woke up to the lingering smell of burnt oil from Chevron's Richmond refinery fire, which caught fire last night following a leak. Firefighters and engineers at the plant put the main fire out early this morning, and Chevron reported that its engineers were monitoring a controlled burn as a safety measure to contain pressure. And hundreds of Richmond residents have reported suffering from a variety of respiratory problems following the fire that gutted part of Chevron's refinery Monday night. And of course they put that level 3 alert out telling everybody to go inside and close your windows, turn off your air conditioners. Ernesto becomes a hurricane. Warnings issued. Cyclone activity heats up in the world's oceans. Ernesto is due to hit the Yucatan Peninsula pretty much as I speak. Big hurricane going on right now. And there's another typhoon that just hit China. And that's the one that just went through the Philippines. Waterworld region hit by 3rd typhoon in a week. Half of Manila swamped by floods as high as 3 meters. And of course they got videos out of the downpour rain and the kids out swimming in the street with the sewage and all that other things going on. Increased activity seen at volcanoes in Italy and Mexico. Strombolian activity continues at varying levels following a phase of weak activity during the 4th through the 6th of August. And increased activity was observed at Boca Nuova during the night of the 6th and 7th of August. Also in Italy, activity at Stromboli has been relatively high levels over the past few days. And we got more volcanic activity. And of course the New Zealand volcano eruption. Over to the RSOE quick. All the reports coming in out of the Philippines through the mass flooding. Flooding continues in India and many of their states going on. Heat wave in Arizona. The snow in South Africa. Forest fire in California. In the Lassen Volcanic National Park. United Arab Emirates is reporting a massive heat wave. Not uncommon, and the forest fires and the drought reports, of course. Finally, over to the nuclear stuff. We're just going to go over to ENA News. Fox, nuclear reactor halted on suspicion of cracks. We have found anomalies, says a Belgian official. AFP, possible cracks in reactor vessel, question mark. So basically in Belgium they've shut down 2 of these reactors built by the same company because they're seeing some discrepancies and they're afraid it might be forming cracks or half-formed cracks kind of thing. So they went ahead and shut down 2 of their 7, I believe, nuclear reactors in Belgium over this. 10 million sieverts, okay for new device developed for use at Fukushima Daiichi. Apparently the Japanese have developed a microchip kind of thing, electronics, where it can run up to 10 million sieverts before it starts to degrade and stop functioning kind of thing. And you got to remember 5 to 10 sieverts will cook a human being rather quickly. And they have to deal with all this highly radioactive equipment that they're dealing with these 3 melted down nuclear reactors. Excuse me. And this is going to be ongoing for thousands of years. So you got to think about the maintenance and upkeep and what we have to do to take care of this situation, if it's even possible. TEPCO official on unit number 3. We don't know if it was really a hydrogen explosion. We all know better. Alice in Wonderland was used to convince children in Japan nuclear power is safe. Of course, the propaganda machine. Nuclear expert, Fukushima explosions could have actually blown holes through the containment vessels. And they have a Harvard video on that. TEPCO's already admitted they've had a melt-through. And TEPCO has heavily altered video footage. Expert suspects images have been altered more than necessary, and those are the early crisis videos that they had during the initial situation, and how they blurred things and cut things out and cut out audio, and all the executives ran off and left the engineers to deal with it kind of thing. So everybody's up in arms about these new videos for sure. And that's about new they've got going on right now. Of course, if I missed anything, please let me know. Attach your videos or messages below kind of thing. Enjoy while you can, everybody. Thanks.